Hello! Howdy. Howdy doody, mowdy, middle, moody. It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. Oh, we're back with more Zenless. Hello! We're just gonna do a couple events. We're gonna go for 2 hours, not 3 hours. Hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas. Or just chill. I mean, it doesn't always have to be 110%. 80's just fine too. I just realized just how small I am now. Look at me. Look at me, I'm so tiny. Chrysler Mary. Chrysler Mary. Do. I forgot to do the thing in the thing. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. You know, I can just keep this game open for hours and just listen to the same fucking loop over and over. And now I don't have to open the game! Because they released the fucking soundtrack. Whoop! Hot soup! There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh! Let's do this. Let's go! So I make sure that's working. Took away question. I think I deleted all those hotkeys. I made them symbols instead. Interesting development. I've just been updating stuff in the back, off stream, just to see what works, what doesn't work. And it's a learning process. It is, excuse me, absolutely a learning process. Alright, let's go do, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure I've already, no, I haven't. Let's go do this. Oh my god. Sometimes you have this itch and you can't scratch it because it's in like a really awkward place, and the only way you can scratch it is if you use like a completely different object outside of your hand. And that's where I'm at right now. Now we gotta go catch a cat thief. The cat usually isn't that far. Just slam it against something over and over. You know... Ooh! You alright, buddy? don't know if I can slam it over and over. I didn't do anything weird just then, did I? Yeah, no, you were just spinning around in circles, saying some weird stuff. Everything's fine. I just saw the bank boo of my dreams off in the distance. All these different ways could flirt rushed into my CPU. Then it fried my system. Got a little too excited, flirting it up with another bang boo, and I was like, ooh. And then my system, and, just another Thursday. The dance routine, exactly. At least I got the chance to get close. Didn't end up embarrassing myself. Plus, I believe that fate will bring us together again sometime soon. Thanks for everything. Too long food. What's wrong? I'm so useless. I can't even help my best friend. Your best friend is... My friend is a smart vending machine. Ever since it installed a smart system, I've often gone to talk to it. One day when I went to see it, it told me its claw grabber was damaged by a bad bang boo, so it couldn't dispense items or give change. But a vending machine that can't dispense items or give change is meaningless. It has no life. It might as well go recycle itself. It'd certainly be dragged away and dismantled. So from that day, I've been hiding inside the machine manually and handing out drinks to customers. But today I accidentally popped my head out and scared a customer. Ugh, I messed up. Your friend can be saved, don't worry, little guy. Really? Yeah, I call the public number and someone comes over and repairs the machine. You're welcome. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, I'm a sheep. Beep, 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 beep. That's a dog. It's Seth. That's not the cat I was looking for. That's a big meow meow man. Boy. Little guy, what are you doing in the alleyway? Is this a trap? Is this a trap? Anybody here? Alright. Is this the rhythm one? Oh, good. I don't really like the rhythm one. Can I turn it up a wee bit? I can. I think I can. How's that? Is that better? My predecessor had told me work was this hard. I would have preferred to be scrapped right out of the factory. And if I had known, I would have chosen to be a pet bank when filling out my wishes. As long as my owner stays put at work, life would just be chow and naps. As long as I don't have to work, I'm willing to sell my bamboo soul to be a dog. I can learn to bark. You're welcome. This isn't translated. It's just the sound of a bamboo barking. Oh, of course. Ah, darn, my boss is calling me again. No more dilly-dallying. Get back to work. We've got a corn. And that's about it. Corn. Beep boop! What am I doing again? Probably near them all. Are you? Is it you? No. Is it you? No. You? You! Your mom is literally right over there. I'm not gonna read it because I've read it so many times. It's a repeat quest. No. Wrong button. Fantastic. Oh no! My sick leave application's gone. I need to do a find and destroy. Why? I do need it. I've got a small surgery coming up. Even though the surgery only takes a day, being the slacker that I am, I can't do anything less than 3 days off. The thing is, Section 6's executive officer, Saba, also put in an application for sick leave. When I went to submit mine, I got a glimpse of his. I hate to admit, he did an amazing job with his. It was enough to bring tears to your eyes. What's more, he also asked for 3 days off. It's a tough act to follow. After reading his, they'd give me just 1 day off max. If I want to get all 3 days, I need to seriously spruce up my application. Of course, I can't find it for the life of me. Could you help me find it? It should be inside the administrative office. The thing is... Okay, that's fantastic, but like, why are you sending an unauthorized personnel into the administrative office? Some ABC handwriting books on Sukaku's desk and filing cabinet. Want to read through them? Sure, why not? Based on Sukaku's penmanship inside, these aren't so much ABC handwriting books as they are XYZ mistake-making books. Interesting. Childish doodles. Oh, look at it! It's Miyabi and Sukaku! Suppose that triangle poking out at the top of the head is a Thyron ear, and suppose new Eridu's youngest Void Hunter betrays a cute and charming smile like this. Then that's Miyabi. Who left this game of tic-tac-toe on the office desk of the chief of Section 6? Judging by the results of the match, both sides are evenly matched. Miyabi's desk is littered with scrolls, and the parts you can make out appear to be secrets of clan swordsmanship. Should we unroll and take a look? Of course we can't just rummage through her stuff. We're gonna go back for that. Ooh, a custom sofa. Haramasa's medical record. It's a medical file on Haramasa's desk. Do you want it? Yes! I'm nosy. Judging by the various indicators on his report, let's double check the patient's name. It's got nothing to do with the style of Haramasa. Haramasa! Haramasa! Take a look. You spread out the incomprehensible document and discover a half-written hollow event report inside. Everybody knows that work doesn't just disappear if you hide it. See? It wasn't that big. I am Snoop Dogg of the Dog. The monitor keeps record and updates in real time any hollow situation requiring Section 6's attention. But compared to Office of software, oh my goodness, the software, everyone seems to prefer the look of their own handwriting written notes. Interesting. Ah, there they are! Then I just hit the training records. It includes a neat, tidy summary of Miyabi's stamina training plan, Yanagi's boxing combos, and Haramasa's distance shooting program, Sukaku's maximum load growth curve, plus the total number of red bean buns that Sukaku managed to eat last week. A sick leave application is carelessly stuffed into a pile of documents. Here's the needle inside the haystack. Return it to Tice. Alright. I found it. Oh yeah, yes! This is the one. I didn't expect Chief Hoshimi's trusted friend to be so kind. He totally saved my biscuit. Thank you so much. Make sure to butter it. I really need to amp up this application. How can I take a page from Executive Officer Saba's? I didn't see what the last word was, but you know, it do be what it do be. Next. I think I'm supposed to be taking a picture or something. I forgot what it is. Take a photo of the blah 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 antique store. That's the flower shop. It's the beauty salon. That's the therapy place. Yes. Perfect. Nailed it. Perfection. Alright, let's go play a game of Soul Hounds.
Good evening. How about winding down with some games after a busy day?
And that's what I'm doing right now.
So it begins.
Bark, bark! Bark, bark, bark! Ah! Gotta be more careful. Ah! Okay, we're fine. I can jump. Ah! Oh, this game is not gonna last long. Oh, there we go, there we go. Everything's fine. Right? Oh! That was terrifying. I could have got schmoozed. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Probably try to be like more strategic about this. Maybe I'll actually survive longer. Be my high score. I lied! Oh, fuck it so much. Do it again! Boop, boop. That would be a terrible idea, wouldn't it? I don't even know what my high score is. I just know it's high enough. I don't even know what I picked up. Oh god! It is pretty scary. Yeah, we're not wasting time. That would be dumb. Thankfully, they're all like just two colors.
Go ahead.
Okay, I guess I will. I need more time! I need more time! go. 300 meters. The numbers, Mason. Welcome back! I'm just soaking up colors and shit. I don't even know what my... Oh, they're lasers! Yeah, I remember this part. I've been down here before. Woo! Whoa! 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 Oh, god damn it! Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that. It was either laser or blocks. Okay, obviously I'm not going that way now. Oh! Oh, we made it to 500! What I need... time! Come on. Can we make it to 600? Oh god. No, we cannot. I died. No, I can't. Our journey has ended. It was a thought that counts. Right? Right. Now, all that's done. What do we have left? We have this, and then we have this. I'm gonna be so bad at these quizzes. I don't know this game. I just play it. I just play it. Oh shit, this is an actual question? Alright, how is the work of Section 6 divided? The routine meeting minutes of Hollow Special Operations noted the chief of Section 6 requested leave, citing training purposes, but the request was denied due to insufficient justification. The absent chief received a minor reprimand as a small punishment. Who is this training-focused chief? Is it Miyabi? Yeah! It's a common understanding among the agents of Hollow Special Operations that to secure assistance from Section 6, the key is to gain the support of the Deputy Chief, who effectively manages all work arrangements. Who is this meticulous and thoughtful Deputy Chief? None other than Yanagi. What? Section 6's mission records show a light-footed, agile member, skilled in stealth and equipped with more than one weapon, often takes on the role of a scout, tasked with enemy reconnaissance and environmental assessment. Who is this swift and nimble member? It's Harumasa. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze me. They say... From an interview with an anonymous executive officer from Hand. Facing the Hollows and the Etherias as a member of Hollow Special Operations, it's both reassuring and an honor to have squad mates from Section 6 fighting alongside you. And as a citizen of New Eridu, it's reassuring to have such fearless protectors in Division 6. It certainly makes everyone feel secure and privileged, but when you need help with certain meticulous procedural tasks, you'll understand just how challenging they can be. Take that member Sukaku for example. She leaves virtually no contact information behind, and even if you manage to get through, the call might abruptly cut off due to some mysterious low-temperature environment. Then there's Asaba Haramasa. I've managed to dig up 3 different phone numbers for him from various sources, differing from by just a few digits. 2 were out of service, and the last one was unreachable. In such situations, the ever-understanding deputy chief becomes everyone's final hope, if only her line wasn't constantly busy. And if you ask about contacting Chief Oshimi directly, I once found myself, delegated. Yes, delegated by my superior to persuade Chief Hoshimi to participate in a promotional event. That day, I watched her complete an entire 1,000 sword swings training regimen, only to receive a firm refusal. Note, the HIA, where the Stars Shine Bright special event team assumes no responsibility for the identity of contributors or the accuracy of basic content. Interesting. Okay. What's this? Assign agent to carry out collaborative promotion. Send agents to assist HIA staff with collaborative promotion to earn rewards. Having combat attributes similar to those of the members of Section 6 will blah 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 blah. In this promotional task, using... Okay, cool.
Eradicate all evil.
What if I just use Miyabi the whole time? She's not ice, she's Flashburn.
This is the
Want to see the...
I shall follow your orders. I'm at your disposal.
Fuck it.
I'm here.
eradicate all evil.
Wait.
This is the path I follow.
Four hours? Oh my god. Well, better get to it.
Want to see the red scarf? I'm here, so we're good.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
Want to see the... I'm here, so we're good.
Don't worry, we're just gonna assign people right now.
I'm at your
Nothing to...
Is it work time? Is food included?
I shall...
Need...
Sokaku, ready!
Anomaly, attack, stun. Electric, electric, electric.
I'm at your...
Nothing.
Need something?
Electric,
2. Yes, all accounted.
I shall...
Need...
electric,
Mission, take me along.
I'm at your
Nothing.
Is it
Come on,
electric.
let's get to work.
I shall follow...
Need...
Anomaly.
take a break?
Confirm
I'm
it.
at your...
Nothing.
So sleepy.
So
I shall follow...
Need...
Sokaku,
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
I'm at your...
Nothing.
let's take a good day.
If you need help,
Ready for combat.
Did you come?
This is the path I... Standing...
okay, it's out.
So sleepy.
I'm sorry. Needs...
I shall follow your orders.
Oh,
I'm at your disposal.
there you are.
Nothing to...
Bellabog,
For some hard labor?
Need
Cunning
some-
Airs.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, more 4 hours. Everything is fan-damn-tastic. Let's answer the questions. If you had the chance to have lunch with a member of Section 6... Yeah, say that 5 times fast. You can't. Who would you choose? During mission breaks, the thoughtful Deputy Chief, Yanagi, often brings back energy-replenishing snacks for everyone. Among the following snacks, which does she like more? Is it the red bean bun? Okay, cool. A member of Section 6 once passionately ordered 30 servings of beef cheese sandwiches, plus 10 sides of bamboo potato wedges at Breaded Belief, and had to ask the delivery bamboo to help carry the food. Who is this member most likely to be? Sukaku. When you extend a lunch invitation, a member has to decline, saying, "Sorry, I'm on medication and need to avoid certain foods." It's hard. After we do this, we're gonna go do a story thing, which we need. Oh, I skipped one. What does the training for Section 6 members entail? Does the training note to Section 6 include a section that thoroughly documents the specific training for a certain ONI member, including an energy replenishment plan that no human would ever need? It's Sukaku. The training notes of Section 6 include a section referred to as Training, featuring numerous seemingly monotonous tasks like swing blade 1,000 times today. That's Miyabi. And lastly, the training notes of Section 6 include a part that focuses on the construction of the training environment, documenting the relationship between archery accuracy, lethality, and range. Okay, cool. Is that it? Oh, this one. When you spot these outfit features, you might have already met. In the Section 6 office, you find a pair of glasses along with neatly organized spare lenses and frames. That's Yanagi. Whether by intentional design or not, Asaba Harumasa's headband seems to match the color of his eyes. What color is Asaba's headband? It's yellow. It may look like just a light floating corner of fabric, but it's enough to make even the mindless ethereals retreat. What color is Hoshimi Miyabi's coat? Son! Cool. It wasn't that bad. Claim all that shit. I'm guessing this will be open tomorrow. Lovely. Well, that's basically done. Let's go do Harumasa's. Actually, we have to finish Nekomata's story first. Then Harumasa. See? I remembered. I did promise we were gonna finish it on stream. Just got a message from Nekomata and she wants to meet up in the parking lot. She sounds kind of serious in the text. What happened? Roxy, if a public security officer found out who you are, how long do you think you could withstand being interrogated before confessing? I did remember, I did. I'm a proxy, not a pyromaniac. Confess is too serious of a word. I'm just saying, but maybe I'm being too cautious. Ollie's interrogation has concluded. Isn't that a good thing? As things stand, we seem to be getting the answers we need, but my intuition tells me something's wrong. Very few gangsters who roam the streets are willing to reveal things so readily. I'm not sure if it's because public security is more experienced in interrogation techniques, but never mind. Something just feels off. That's why I wanted to talk to you in person. Let's talk inside your store. Sure. After returning to the store with Nekomata, everyone listens to her recount her meeting with Ollie.
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their interrogation. That sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang we're going after. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh? And under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh? Why do you ask? Is that important?
Of course it is. Why would he give up something so important so easily?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then if he keeps saying, "I can't say," it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll talk. A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about anything he says.
You're so knowledgeable! But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the interrogation. And there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our trap. So, to avoid that possibility, the precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now.
Back to the present in the video store.
That's everything that happened. According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the Hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
So Ollie all good with this?
Ollie's going to lead a team into the Hollow himself? What if he runs into ethereals?
He says he's been training in a simulator ever since we got out last time. And this time he's got a team with him, so it should be okay. I've already talked to him. This time we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear. If he needs our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
Alright, let's do it.
Eradicate all evil.
Wanna see those ready to roll out?
This is the path I follow. One good day, Proxy.
Good day, Proxy. Ooh, I'm Lucy. And now she's Max. Cool. No tits. I really need to work on actually building these people. Look at this. Look at our discs. They're terrible. Blue. Sad times all around. Which is funny because like it's been double the discs all week and I've not done them at all. Caught by the cat burglar. Help Ollie tighten the net of the gangsters. Sure thing. It's absolutely what I wanted to do.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main force at the resource point are all in position. Operation Watch and Wait is ready to go. Over.
Roger that. All right, Alberto. You're our informant, so it's time for you to take the stage. Give your boss a call.
Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so long.
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's all sorted now.
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right place?
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
All right, we're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles. Out.
I did everything you said, sir.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods.
Meanwhile, not far away.
Proxy, Ollie's group is about to get moving. We should get going too.
Master, please remotely assist Ollie in reaching his destination. I have updated your system.
Their path out
Please
is
make
blocked
sure
by
that
an
the path you
iron gate.
take with Ollie detected an electrical switch that controls the door.
Whoops.
I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereals! We can close the door with that button over there, so Ollie will know we should switch paths.
Miss Nikomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
I just want to fight. Pow pow. Pew pew. Bang bang. Bop bop.
Who's next?
Ow. Cassie, Woody, Bricky, let's go. If I can get a plush of those cute little four boos, oh, I'm probably crying. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them. You guys. I am trying to sightsee, assholes. Aren't they? It's just amazing how cute they are. And they're just so malleable. And they explode. So, what's not to love?
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but seems like we're good to go.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Meow. Blanked. You know what this reminds me of? You know, like in like cartoons where the baby is like traveling on its own and in danger, and the person that's watching it or supposed to be responsible for this baby is like protecting it, but also taking the brunt of all the disasters that it's causing in its wake. This is how it feels. I can look at them forever. That's not the stream. Okay, alright, okay.
And the winner is me!
She's upside down. So fast.
Weird. Why are there bandits here? What happened? Where did they go?
Guess we better find out.
How come the hollow is shifting?
Oh no.
Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
What? What's going on? I thought there were only supposed to be a few of them covering the sale. What are all these guys doing here?
They?
This isn't good. We're outgunned.
Are not your
Everyone,
friends.
Just calm down and get ready to make a break for it!
Make a break for it.
Don't you think it's a little late for that?
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading them.
So, this is what you had planned all along?
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the hunted, did you?
You, don't tell me you...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe we're gonna look into it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gangster. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public security. Right?
What are you gonna do?
Already shaking with fear. Now, how did a coward like you end up making captain?
Alright, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the resource site.
What? No way! I won't!
No? Do you still not understand the gravity of the situation? Help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live. Isn't that a good deal? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting to be fed to the ethereals?
You know, that's a great question.
Ethereals! No, don't! You can't feed me to an ethereal!
Hey, boss! I think ethereals really freaked this guy out. Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss's patience is running out.
No, I can't do that.
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my job either.
But these
If
are
I help you contact the
valid.
main force, I'll be fired, and my life will be completely ruined.
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here and now.
No, that's not what I meant either. What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not just, making stuff up?
Of course not. Please trust me. I'm an orphan and was adopted as a kid. I brought up a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me, and I suffered so much over the years. I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines. I'm not that young anymore, and this operation might be the last chance I ever get. But seeing as it's doomed anyway, I should really think about myself first and foremost. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources are lost.
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live. Alright then. Lead the way.
Damn it! I knew something smelled fishy! It was all a setup! The gangsters tricked Ollie!
Well, it's already happened, so all we can do now is adapt and respond. But Nekomata, Belle, what do you think about what Ollie just said?
About him being an orphan? Gang boss. His voice is kind of... Welcome!
I think Ollie must have
Trust
some kind of trick
me.
up his sleeve.
I'm an
Yeah,
orphan.
I think so too. Remember? Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public security officer.
Yeah, like she said, he may be unreliable, but he's got more backbone than I expected. And what he was saying to the gangster boss, don't you think it sounded familiar?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow him and see what he's up to.
What if they don't want to?
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Roxy, let's catch up.
I don't want to catch up. Yo, you know I'll give you 2,000? 2,000? The gear coin? What do you think this is? Give me just a second. Oh, alright, let's do this. One thing I love about this game is that the music is top tier. Top fucking tier. She does the butt wiggle. That's so cute. All right. It got really quiet. It got really scared. Was this cool? But she's not because she's still level 1.
Go.
Man, taking 300,000 fucking punches to the chest and then an exploding boar boot to the face. I don't know how else you would want to die, but I don't know if I'd like that one.
And the winner is me! It's gonna hit me!
Ah, the poses are so nice. that shit. Anything else? Any, okay.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
I don't want to touch that stuff.
Okay, we're here.
Yeah, you bet your sweet bippy we are.
Our destination.
Hey, what is this place? This seems pretty far from where you stash your etheric resources.
Please, just hear me out for a moment. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening intermittently.
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from who knows where?
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle is going to happen.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you getting all sweaty?
Oh, I don't like that.
What's that sound?
Honestly, that's how some people I know snore.
This isn't
So
good. Ethereals.
I'm not surprised.
There's so many. Where'd they all come from?
I love Erica's little person. What big eyes you have! Oh, he's screaming. On the other side of me, Hannah Montana.
Gangsters to where he got attacked last time.
Looks like he's trying to use the ethereals to weaken the gangsters, to create an opportunity for us.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on, let's get after him. And the gang members won't let him go.
I didn't hit anything. Yay! Oh. Oh. There's no turning back.
We finally wiped out all the ethereals, boss.
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare
I thought he said cub, and I was gonna be like, rawr, but he did not say that. He said cop, and I'm certainly not the ops.
Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. I didn't think you had the guts. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
No. I actually thought of that, but I knew this would be enough.
What do you mean? Make some sense.
I can't.
What he means is, now I can take you out all by myself.
I mean, you have some help.
Huh? You guys
Technically.
wanna try me too? Don't blame me if you get hurt.
I mean,
you can escape.
No, you're right. We won't. We won't blame you.
He's heading that way. Run him down.
Why is he running away? You afraid of a cute little cat girl?
Let's get him. Look at that. That'll teach ya.
What?
Finally stop.
There's no reason. Just wanted to say that.
Something so trivial doesn't mean the champion. I wanna help you. You're weak foot. Direct hit. A beautiful shooting star. Use the best. This is out wide open.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
Before you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
She's just one girl. Take her out.
Watch out! Get him! She's just some lousy cat.
Would you care to say that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Told you I could take all you out just by myself.
She's so fucking cute!
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, you really came.
Yeah, you still have to pay us for this commission that you hired us to do.
Ollie, pull yourself together. You're safe now.
Yeah, I know, I'm okay. I'm just feeling a little flustered, you know, having seen so many ethereals.
Well, you know,
Those
you
games
gotta
still
get used to
look
it.
for you to pieces, but you're still fixated on the ethereals? You really are something. But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
All thanks to your quick thinking.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata and I wouldn't have been enough to take them out.
Well, you know, now that I think about it, that really was kind of unbelievable, wasn't it? My mind just about went blank once I realized we'd been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but I suddenly thought of what Miss Nekomata said before. Turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own secret weapon.
So, you figured out the way I do things, and trick those gangsters the same way I would've? Great work! And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more smoothly this time.
It's because what I said wasn't all lies.
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lies? Well, I really am an orphan.
Ah,
I was the
shit.
oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me. The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finances.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company-affiliated school? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your ether aptitude, you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is.
It do be what it do be.
I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model. I've done nothing really after all these years. I mean, I've never even been awarded so much as a simple commendation before.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. It was all because of this. But I think your wish just might have come true.
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission. You not only saved public security from losing those ether resources, but you also arrested all those criminals. Are those not the actions of a good role model?
Really? I did all that?
Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters, they're all gonna be proud of you too. Anyway, everything everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you public security officers to handle.
And that concludes a successful partnership.
Great. Our partnership has reached a successful conclusion.
I don't know if I'll get a bonus this time, but I'll pay both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
Yeah, I'm kind of strapped for
You'll get
money.
your bonus. But as for my cut, I don't want it.
Huh? Miss Nekomata, what are you talking about?
I said you don't have to pay me. Just pay the proxy. Take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is it's just what I found in my personal experience.
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for those kids.
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I promise, I'll definitely keep up my end of the deal too.
Just like that, the curtain finally closed on a successful operation. Time for the conclusion. Come to work off your debt?
Oh, are you finally gonna work in the store to repay the Cutting Hairs' debt?
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh fish.
There's no such thing as a free lunch, Nekomata.
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from Ollie.
Ollie sent this? He's a public security officer. Where'd he get so much fish?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were for me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Ollie's a good guy getting you your favorite food.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us Thyrids. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Like steak or crab legs. Anyway, I've got way too much now, so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. I insist.
Just then, the door of the video store opens.
Amber, what are you doing here?
I'm just returning a tape. Ah, proxies. That's a lot of fish. I didn't buy it. It was a gift from Nekomata's friend.
Hey, Ambi, what do you mean by, huh? Exactly.
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us Cutting Hairs.
Well, of course I do. Because I'm actually super popular. Definitely. Enough to call me a role model for the Cutting Hairs.
Yeah, the very role model of a Cutting Hair.
Huh? You just agree. Just like that?
So?
It's nothing. Ugh. Why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the Cutting Hairs now, Nekomata. You coming? Want me to carry some fish?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon. See ya!
All things considered, the commission ended pretty well. Well, it's fish for dinner tonight.
Oh, why did Nekomata suddenly just say all this was a waste of time? It's all because of her original goal, right? Oh, I remember now. When Nekomata first approached us, working together, she said it was also Ambi could praise her as a model of the Cutting Hairs. Oh. You okay, little buddy? You fell on your face back there. Just looking back, if Nekomata hadn't put so much into this case, she would have never made friends with Ollie and gotten fish from a friend. She wouldn't have had a chance to brag to Ambi about how popular she is. So nothing's really a waste of time. We also get fish for fucking free, brother! Yeah, fresh fish is not exactly easy to come by. Any recipes you'd like to try? Let's decide what we're eating tonight first. that was Nekomaru's story. Now she should be somewhere in here. There she is, all the way at the bottom. Alright. Harumasa! Depressing times with Harumasa! I don't remember starting this. Did I start this on stream? I don't think I did. One morning inside the HSO Section 6 office...
Chief Miyabi! Tsukishiro! Hello! I'm so pleased to see you in such good health. I'm here to submit my sick leave form. Same as before. You know the drill.
3 sick days this week. Got it.
Chief, please don't go along with him. This isn't like ordering at a restaurant. Asaba, I have reminded you several times now you've already used up your leave for the year. In theory, we can't approve your requests anymore.
Theory is just theory. It's not like I can control this. You all know I've been sick since I was a kid, and I still get flare-ups every now and then. That's why my family abandoned me.
Huh? Didn't you say last time that you had no parents? Just a master?
Yeah, after my parents abandoned me, my master took me in. I passed all the tests for the HSO but got rejected because of my health. Thankfully, Chief Miyabi took pity on me.
I didn't choose you out of pity. It was simply because you were the strongest candidate.
Oh, you're too kind. What can I say? I'm a genius.
Fine. I'll figure something out for your leave. But 3 days is the absolute limit. And don't pull what you did last time, sending me a fake thermometer picture at midnight on the 3rd day, asking to extend your leave.
A correction? That wasn't fake. It was the actual reading. Though, it was my cat's temperature.
Public security recently seized a batch of illegal pharmaceuticals. Supposedly, they can temporarily boost ether aptitude. This is a highly important case and could be transferred to us soon. When that happens, you won't have the flexibility to take any more time off.
Drugs that can boost ether aptitude? Where were they seized?
In the hollow at Port Elpis. This is new. Are you actually interested in the case?
Oh, please. You know I'd never be interested in work. But a drug like that sounds perfect for slacking off. Wouldn't it be useful on missions? Why was it banned?
Because it's too good to be true. And even if it's real, there must be some unforeseen consequences.
That was a cool line, Yanagi.
Thanks, Chief.
I've heard of this drug before, but it was years ago. It can boost ether aptitude temporarily, but the side effects are severe. It worsens corruption symptoms, and can even cause the user to turn into an ethereal.
Oh, those are the consequences Nagi was talking about!
In any case, seeking power like this is pure opportunism. Real strength comes from hard work, not shortcuts.
But in this world, those with real strength are always a rare minority.
Did you just say something?
No.
Nope, nothing. I'll let you get back to approving my sick leave then. My chest is starting to hurt again. Feels like I'm dying. Anywho,
The
I'll get out
fuck?
of your hair now. See you after my leave. Take care, everyone.
This guy. He doesn't even try to fake it anymore.
He takes a leave like this every month. I bet he's just sneaking off somewhere and stuffing his face with tasty food.
Haramasa just has something he has to get done. If possible, I'd also like to...
Oh, no you don't. Chief, we have a very important meeting tomorrow. Please make sure you attend it. And don't be late.
Oh.
She tried to dip. Sometime later inside the video store, there was a faint knock at the door. However, there was only one knock, and it quickly went silent. Well, was it my imagination, or was that a knock on the door just now? It would only knock once. I don't think people were too lazy to knock more than once to actually exist. Huh. For some reason, the minute I said that, a certain someone came to mind. Should probably go check just in case.
Hey, y'all!
Hey there, you two. How's it going?
I knew it!
I knew it was you. Didn't even bother knocking twice.
Knocking on the door is just another thing that wears me out. As long as I get
You
what
get
I
in my
need,
lap,
it
I
doesn't
give you
matter how
love.
many times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something. Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. You're the only proxies I know that I can trust.
Why he lying? You know, you can just tell the truth. It's okay to do that. Ow. Claws. Why you gotta make dough? It hurts. It hurts so bad.
No way. This is actually for work? Since when did you become so passionate about your job? You're not messing with me, are you?
Ouch, that hurts. As a professional executive officer, I have always been proactive at my job, haven't I? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity for you to see me in action. I'm sure the experience will come in handy if you run into any
Dan, how you
trouble in the
doing?
future.
We don't want any trouble with the executive officers. Anyway, what's this case that you're working on?
I'm trying to track down a wanted criminal who's been missing for years now. His major crime is developing an illegal drug through illicit means. This drug is beyond existing theoretical knowledge and can significantly boost the user's ether aptitude temporarily. Simply put, it's like a wonder drug you see in the movies that can deliver superhuman strength with a single injection.
Sounds suspicious.
That sounds really suspicious. If we were in a movie, I feel like this is the part where the protagonist asks, but at what cost?
Belle is right. If this drug really does exist and is safe to use, the city would already be researching and promoting it, wouldn't they?
Yes, this drug is extremely dangerous. In theory, it should have been completely destroyed years ago, but recently some rumors have started to circulate.
Our time
They're
here
probably
is
connected
endless.
to the drug's creator, the criminal I mentioned before.
Oh
And my
God,
goal
my back
is to find him.
hurts.
Of course, I'll offer you fair compensation. Denny's are meant to be spent, so just name your price.
You should have mentioned that earlier.
You should have mentioned that sooner. Of course we'll help you.
No bullshit though, I
Understanding
fucking
the
love
job
this
of an
game.
executive officer is very important.
If I didn't have work tomorrow, I'd just keep playing
Now,
until like
no
midnight.
time to lose. Meet me at Port Elpis.
But I
I'll
do.
be waiting for you there,
Oh,
partner.
I have work. To the hatch system. Ether! I can't use anybody else. It's just Shinyi and Harumasa. During combat, Harumasa, why are you teaching me about this character for like the fifth fucking time?
On this suspicious drug. Whoa! Looks like we've got a big one over there.
What is that thing? Well, to think I'd find a helicopter here of all places. Though it's a shame, this big guy's out of commission, and the clue I was hoping to find isn't him. Do you like helicopters? When I was little, I only fantasized about riding the wind. That way, as long as there was wind, I'd go anywhere. As if I were born free. Actually, shouldn't I just learn how to pilot a helicopter? I support that. Go learn it. Do you, boo? Go ahead, Glen Coco. You probably won't believe me, but my phone's lock pattern is always an arrow pointing to the upper right, like an airplane. Though, that symbol's got a few other meanings. Oops, I'm rambling. Let's keep going. Alert. A suspicious biological signal has been detected ahead. Please remain alert. Additionally, a control switch for a container has been located for the opposite side. Use it if needed.
A bow is so convenient at times like this.
Isn't it?
It's perfect for someone as efficient as me.
It's so great. Hey, work smarter, not harder. Belle. I don't like those materials that are like inside the asphalt there.
Oh my, now there's a familiar face. If someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place. Come on, let's go say hi.
Our Catboy.
How do you do, my fellow officers? Great work.
That uniform. Is he an executive officer? What is he doing here? Don't tell me those guys from HSO are trying to take our credit again.
Relax. I'm not the type of person to take credit for someone else's work.
It's
Right,
true.
Junior Seth? Oh, please say hi to your brother for me.
I'm glad you're having fun time.
He and I both graduated from the same academy, just not in the same year. So, Asaba, executive officer, what are you doing here?
Oh, nothing much really. Just a teensy little favor. I know PubSec is investigating the illegal drug case. Can I take a look at the samples you seized?
That's crucial evidence! You're definitely trying to steal our credit. This case hasn't been transferred over to HSO yet.
The drugs are connected to an important case I'm investigating. According to the Public Security Handbook, rule number... what was it again? I forget. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
Huh? That's right!
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying?
It was such a bad attempt, dude.
I guess I'll just have to take them myself.
Haramasa dashes over to Seth with incredible speed.
Such clean moves. Wait, did you just go through my pockets?
Aha! Found it!
Haramasa picks up a syringe he confiscated from Seth and carefully examines it in the sunlight. Then, under the shocked gazes of the officers, he squeezes a few drops onto his palm before lowering his head to sniff the scent. Then he casually tosses the drug back to Seth.
This is an if you ask me. This isn't the real stuff. Just a cheap knockoff.
Oh shit.
How did you manage to gather so much information from just a few looks and a couple of sniffs?
Because he is God.
Because I'm an elite from Section 6.
That's exactly what I said.
Do you regret choosing public security when you graduated?
Hey, you really know how to piss someone off, don't you?
Oh, thanks for the compliment. By the way, I should probably mention that there's a whole bunch of ethereals over there sprinting this way. I'll leave them for our brave and skilled public security officers to handle.
Wait, you're just gonna hide behind us like that?
I'm sure you don't need me to deal with these ethereals, right? Besides, I'm busy protecting my bamboo here. I believe in you. Go team!
Don't use me as an excuse.
Hey, don't use me as an excuse at a time like this.
Oh, you're making me sad. I genuinely wanted to protect you from the bottom of my heart.
Just ignore him. Let's fight.
After a fierce battle, the public security officers defeat the swarm of ethereals, but right at that moment, a boy appears nearby, stumbling towards the group.
Help! Help me!
Boy, what are you doing here?
Young citizen, have you gotten lost in the hollow? Do you need help?
They are still there. Help!
His eyes. What's happening? Is that a sign of corruption?
Yeah, I was just about to point out his eyes.
No time.
I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
The kid's turning into an ethereal.
Yeah, he is.
Why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus, his core came out in seconds. That's impossible.
Oh no, he's gonna attack!
It's too late. This ethereal is tougher than it looks. If you don't want to fight, then get behind me. Now, I'll take him down.
Okay.
Oh, I get that feeling that it's
Ow!
average ethereal.
Okay, let's do it again! Ow! Ow!
I'd rather not have to break you off the floor here.
Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
Back up here. Yeah?
I won't miss. It's over now. Rest in peace.
What happened to him? His corruption symptoms were unlike anything we've seen in the handbook.
You get gorgeous looking eyes, and then you turn into that. That's what happens.
That's because those weren't signs of corruption. They're indicators of a late-stage disease.
Ether aptitude regression syndrome. People with this condition are naturally frail, with lesions appearing on their skin. But they have a higher ether aptitude than the average person. In the late stages, their bodies will rapidly deteriorate until they gradually lose all sensory perception under severe pain. In the end, just like that kid, even the slightest contact with ether causes severe corruption. Their high ether aptitude makes this disease turn a blessing into a curse. And there's no cure yet. Long time no see, Harumasa. How have you been these past years?
Do you know each other?
We're old acquaintances. What are you doing here?
Look at you, all grown up. What happened to my little pal? Allow me to introduce myself.
Bro.
My name is Kirishima. I'm a doctor of sorts.
I don't care who you are.
Who just turned into an ethereal was my patient. His condition had progressed.
Nothing makes me more uncomfortable than being referred to as pal.
So he decided to enter the hollow and end.
Just uncomfy. All forms of
Sorry
uncomfort.
you had to see that. Children suffering from this disease usually don't live long. I wish I'd noticed his emotional struggles sooner.
So all those strange things just now were symptoms of a disease? At any rate, public security will need to look into this. We'll have to bring you in for a statement.
No problem. I'll fully cooperate with public security's work. But first, could you please give me a moment to catch up with my dear classmate here?
Go ahead.
Seth and the other officers step aside to start examining the evidence left by the ethereal.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be...
alive?
And become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Diligent? Hard-working?
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking? Is this satire?
I'll take that as a compliment. So, since when did you become a doctor? And one who takes on patients like that?
I run a sanatorium that treats patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome to make up for my past mistakes.
I'm genuinely surprised hearing those words coming from your mouth.
I may have done some bad things, but I was deceived by that man just like you were. You know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been acquitted.
Whatever you say. What does any of this have to do with me?
If fate has reunited us here, there must be a reason. You and I, we should work together. I found some leads on him already. You've been looking for him for a while too, right? If you want, we can find him together as classmates.
You've been investigating Master.
Bitch, we graduated.
That's right. I found a shelter that he used to hide in years ago. It was corrupted by a hollow, but there's still many clues left behind. If we work together and investigate the shelter, we might be able to follow the trail and locate where he's hiding now.
Let me think about it. By the way, Master told me that I was his only student, and you were just an assistant. We're not classmates. I was clueless as a kid, and didn't care about these things. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped acting like we're friends.
Come on, but we're indeed...
Sorry. How much longer will you need? It's not safe. We should get out of here ASAP.
We're done talking. The rest is public security's job, and I won't interfere. Goodbye, everyone.
Tom also grabs a band glue beside him and rushes toward the hollow exit, as if he's afraid someone was going to ask him to stay and work overtime. Yep, that's exactly what was going to happen.
What were you guys talking about? I couldn't follow at all.
Sorry. That wasn't intentional. We can talk about it once we get somewhere safe. To be honest, I was only planning to snag a few samples from the PubSec officers. Everything that happened afterwards. The kid turning into an ethereal, and Kirishima. None of that was part of the plan.
Who exactly is this Kirishima guy,
What's up
dude?
with that guy, Kirishima? He said he was your senpai, but something felt kinda off between you guys.
I have a master, and Kirishima was my master's assistant. I guess you could say we're old acquaintances. So yeah, no heartwarming, cheesy movie moments between me and him. I don't trust him.
I couldn't tell.
I can tell that you two aren't very close.
Oh, and about the master thing. Cards on the table. Remember I told you the guy who made that drug is a wanted criminal who's been missing? Well, that wanted criminal is my master. His drug improves ether aptitude temporarily, but there's no way around the terrible side effects. And that's not all. He was found guilty by the Inquisitors in a trial at the time, but disappeared before facing punishment. Kirishima thinks my master fled to avoid punishment. He feels that he was deceived into participating in illegal experiments, so he wants to get back at my master for it. He even wanted me to join him.
Whoa.
So what do you think of your master? Are you going to confront him too?
Master taught me a lot of things, including archery. To me, he was like family. I was clueless about his research until he disappeared. I've been hoping to find him because I have a question only he can answer. I've been trying to investigate this case since I became an executive officer. There's never been any substantial evidence until the drug resurfaced recently. The sample I saw was not my master's work. It's a cheap knockoff, an unfinished product that's less effective with worse side effects.
Worse?
There. I just told you everything. Very sincere of me as a partner, don't you think? Oh, one more thing, very important. This isn't actually for work. Just my private investigation. If Chief Miyabi and the others ask you about it, can you keep it a secret for me, please?
No problem.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. You're the best partner. Oops, I didn't realize it's so late already. I'm heading out. I'll let you know when I find any more leads.
Though I came mentally prepared, I knew dealing with an executive officer could get complicated. Haramasa is definitely hiding something from us. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, he seems open enough, but he's definitely dodging some important questions. Anyway, it's getting late. Today's been such a long day. I'm beat. Gonna get some sleep. You should too. Get some rest. That was a part A1 of the Agent Story. Let's go to the next one. We have time for a little more. Yo, right on time. This place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular too. Do you like Hot Pot? It's alright. I mean, free food is free food, right? Wait, did you ask me out just so we can mooch off together? I was just kidding! This is about that commission from before, of course. You met the one treating me to this meal. When people are unusually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I'd like to be buried at sea. Huh? Oh, looks like they're here. In the distance, a familiar figure appears. Haramasa's alleged senior classmate from before. 3 young people, looking a little uneasy, trail behind him. Sorry to keep you waiting, Haramasa. And this is my friend Belle. She's interested in your sanatorium. She's a big shot tycoon, runs a business that's really taking off. If you impress her, she might just invest. Guys like her love donating to good causes. That's right, I'm indeed a big shot tycoon. Well, I'm honored. Oh, here, let me introduce...
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke. Say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without him, we'd be homeless.
I don't trust him.
We're all very grateful to him.
My jimmies are being rustled.
I'm
I
just
don't know
doing
why
my
yet.
part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
Really? I can't imagine.
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
At the table, Kirishima goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy. Well, I don't know. Not sure if Harumasa is shy or what, but every time Kirishima flatters him, he just keeps his head down, fiddling with his phone. Is he the type that gets embarrassed easily? The group chats over hot pot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. If I say shy and/or quiet again, throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tries to steer the topic toward their master, but Haramasa skillfully changes the subject each time until they finish eating with no chance to continue.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else to...
Before he can finish, a familiar public security officer walks up to him.
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima, but we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Cooperating with public
Oh,
security is
you're
every
right.
law-abiding
Of course I
citizen's
understand.
duty.
But don't
give our
call me
officer
Shirley.
A hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But... could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million dennies on it.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project. And if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
We're here. Mr. Haramasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get car sick? Want to take a break? I'm okay. Haramasa's usual smile fades as he scans the surroundings, his sharp golden eyes glinting with an unusual edge. After quickly assessing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go check out the ocean first. Great idea! I knew you'd be on board. Come on, ocean ahoy! Wait, I don't think this is a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna be mad. Yeah! Mr. Kirishima never lets us stay outside for too long, since he's worried about our health. You seriously care that much about what that guy thinks? Relax. As long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. But... I want to see the ocean. You... Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. We're at a new area. Port Elpis area. Squawk! What the fuck is that? Face down, ass up, and that's how I'm trying to fuck. Look at that! It looks so wrong! Why? don't know, man. Famous last words. It's beautiful here. Yeah. I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. You live nearby, don't you? Yeah, of course. We've been here. Just slipped my mind a sec. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Yeah. Even the air here feels so much fresher. Oh, over there, look, seagulls! Where? I want to see it too! What's so special about seagulls? Why is it flying at me? It must have heard you talking trash about it. You spent some time together, enjoying the sea breeze and beautiful scenery around you. If only things could stay like this forever. Kana's words seemed to trigger something, as all three of them become somber. At the same time, Haramasa seems to notice something in the distance. His expression suddenly becomes serious. But just as quickly, his usual smile returns, as if nothing happened. Alright, everyone, I have an idea. Since the weather's so nice, we've got so many people, how about we play a game? You know, to pass the time. Let's play hide and seek. What do you say? I knew you'd want to. So, Belle and I will be the seekers and the three of you go hide. Huh? Why are we suddenly playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since Kana's all for it, I guess I'm in. Great. You can start hiding now. Just don't go too far. Alright? You turn your backs together. You can faintly hear the note sound of everyone running off. Looks like you're a little confused. Yeah. Why the fuck do you want to play hide and seek all of a sudden? You got a sharp eye yourself, I see. I saw the contact Hiroshima mentioned. He's right over there. He's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. That's why you had everyone hide? Exactly. Something's off with these kids. You're clearly afraid of something. Kirishima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf. To convince me to help him find my master. My gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium he mentioned. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone and see if I can get anything out of them. So you were the one who called in PubSec. It was nothing. I filed an anonymous report, all above board. And the charges I listed, all true stuff. Kirishima's done in the past. It might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon at PubSec. And the tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either. Not to mention, given where they come from, we'll need to earn their trust first if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we've got to deal with this troublesome contact. Haramasa pulled out his phone and started fiddling with it. All set. Use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably gonna spend an afternoon enjoying a really good nap. You got connections on both sides of the law, huh? Come on, don't act like you didn't already know. Besides, there's no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright then. Let's go find those kids.
Yoo-hoo! Hello? I found you!
Oh no, you found me. It's been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be this fun. You hid really well. It took us a while to track you down.
Really?
Yep, for real. So, not lying. Picked a real smart hiding spot. So smart. So smart. You're right, it does want the great fish. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me to you? He said that you're a very important guest and we should make a good impression. Something like that. That guy sure likes to make things up. We didn't know each other as kids. But we've got nothing to do with each other now. He probably wants to take advantage of my position at HSO and get me to bend the rules for him. That's not happening. I'd get fired for that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, While working in the Hollow recently, I ran into a boy who'd been consumed by the corruption, turning him into an ethereal. Turns out that boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain from his illness anymore and chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he was eventually turned into an ethereal. Shinya wasn't... wasn't what? It's nothing. And by the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl, Kana. Is she okay? Shinya's death hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together. They're among the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they supported each other through a lot. I see. That explains it. I've noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once. Had emotional issues her family ignored. It only got worse and she eventually took her own life. That sounds awful. Kana wouldn't do something like that, would she? To be honest, I've studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it could be dangerous. Then what should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Can you tell me more about what's going on with Kana? Actually, I think she might be like that case you just mentioned, Mr. Haramasa. I know our illness makes things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the roughest patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She's closed off, barely says a word, won't even touch her food. No matter how much I try to cheer her up, nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend. I just want her to be happy. So please, help her! I understand. Don't worry. We'll do what we can to help. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. That's right! I love how modest you are sometimes. I'll leave it to you then. Alright. Fantastic. You're not even hiding. You're just fishing. Come on, Yosuke. By the way, have you found Kana yet? Nope. Huh? Kana loves the breeze, so she might be hiding somewhere high up. I've been meaning to say this for a while. You've got a crush on Kana, don't you? How'd you know? I mean, no? I mean, it's not what I meant. Don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Oh, really? You think Kana and I would be good together? Totally. See? Even Belle agrees. But Kana would never like me. I mean, she always had her eyes on Shinya. Oh, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium, but some stuff happened, so he passed away. I see. So you feel like you could never measure up to someone who's gone? Well, of course not. It's just Shinya, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did. But I can't talk about the details. That's alright. I understand. Sounds like everyone at the sanatorium is really close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without warning at any given minute. And this illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get, the more likely it is your illness gets to you. We've had friends who are fine one day and gone the next. So yeah, we're all close. Because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort just to keep living? It is. Haramasa looked at Yosuke with a serious expression. his golden eyes steady and profound, as if filled with untold stories within their depths. It was as if he wasn't just looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moments arrive, don't give up. Alright? You heard the man! Until our final moments arrive, don't give up. By the way, could you help me talk to Kana? She's been really upset after what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry. We'll talk to her. Now we gotta go find her first. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. She couldn't have gone far. Okay! Where to? I've got a hunch. Let's check near the lighthouse. That's lighthouse. Boop, 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 boop. There's no sign of her around here either. Do you think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, isn't this area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer. At times like this, you'll just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up the lighthouse. It's been so long since I've been seen a view like this. Then take a good long look. After all, the view's not going anywhere. Do you know about our illness? Of course. I also know about Shinya. Your friends are really worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better. So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, if we're destined from birth to live only a brief, painful life, what's the point of trying so hard to live? Oof, that's a pretty heavy question. For me though, it's because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now at least I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Haramasa turns toward the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water. And the brightest of lights sparkles in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind, because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me the sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh, come on! I'm always super gentle to you kids. You've got a sharp tongue, though. Well, you have a point. But I've always only been sharp-tongued with the people who deserve it. You're so close. Which is only natural. Belle's the best partner I could ask for. After all, yeah, you bet your sweet Bippy I am. I'd be totally lost without her. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you're living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's nothing much I can say. Hey, don't say that. Come on. I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, "Stay strong!" and "You've got to keep going!" Like they're selling some self-help course? It gets annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel salt in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya, I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen his path to protect someone precious to him. Just then, Tsubaki and Yosuke show up. Kana, there you are! Are you okay? I'm fine. I just wanted to take in the view a bit longer, to remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy. Since everyone's here, let's take a group photo. A photo will preserve this moment. Sure thing. Best to leave the photo taking to you. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a drone. It's a drone. Whee! Alright, everybody say, stay alive! Yay! I don't want to be arrested. The photos you take are great as always, Belle. Wow, they look great! Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. Looks pretty good to me. Really? Kana, you think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's words to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like them. Don't mention it. So, what do we do next? Well, we still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. To enjoy ourselves here. Wow, the scenery here is amazing. The sea breeze. So refreshing. Exactly. I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world has suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day. Well, better not. You might catch a cold. Haru Masamasa is so sweet and thoughtful. Did you just call me Haru Masamasa? Kidding. Come on. I've always been thoughtful, haven't I? By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Leave it to me. I'll leave it to you then. Another drone photo? Oh boy. Perfect. Sparky, over here. Say cheese. Whoa, I'm not ready yet. I see the middleman outsourced this task to you. What? You don't have something against being boot, do you? We completed the mission perfectly, you know. Of course not. Just a little surprise, that's all. Don't worry. Since you completed the mission, you'll get what's owed. Mr. Aramasa, would you like to take a group photo together? Coming! Alright, let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye? No, just to myself. You're calling us over for a photo, let's go. Alright, another fucking photo. It seems pretty fucking candid. Perfect. You spend the day strolling, having fun, and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand. Tsubaki, let's go to the restroom. Yosuke should come too. Huh? That isn't appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. Kana dragged Tsubaki and Yosuke away. They're probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You've really got a knack for intel gathering. Sweet talking. Ha! Thank you for the compliment. But, you know, I feel like I can see a bit of my past self in them. Especially Kana's question. I've asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. Treat it as if you've spent time with your past self then. Ha! Now who's the sweet talker here, eh? Just then, Harimasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
What?
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live? Human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called Ether Aptitude Regression Syndrome? It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what
Not
about the patients?
ears.
They deserve to live a good life too.
Yeah.
You make a good point.
Ears.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledged to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Honestly, they both should calm down. Well, Haramasa's not really doing anything, but he blew up.
Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you.
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on. You walk away with Haramasa. From a distance, you hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Haramasa was making fun of him. What was that all about?
What was all that about? Things escalated real fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The effects sound promising.
Even though the way the drug is made sounds kinda scary, if they can actually make it happen, the results could be promising.
I see. I guess it's natural to think that way.
Haramasa looks like he has something to say, but remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them. What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone orders their drinks. An awkward silence settles in until Tsubaki, Kana, and Yosuke exchange looks.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him. Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... he injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. I'm taking you to report this case right now.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want...
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
As the kids try to volunteer for each other, Harumasa stands up, signaling them to stop talking. You then notice Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
You exchange looks with Harumasa, who ever so slightly shakes his head. All you can do is watch Kirishima take the kids and leave.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Harumasa hands you a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Through the earpiece, Kirishima's threats continue, with the kids' shaky, suppressed sobs in the background. After a while, Harumasa sets down the earpiece.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Bro, look at that syringe. That needle's way too fucking long.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine.
Bitch, I am? The fuck?
But the medicine, It's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well, but you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They really are trying to reach the center.
You've been awfully quiet.
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already.
Yeah, you think I'm Booba the Fool? You think I was born yesterday? My sick child, you?
I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Couldn't tell.
This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart.
That's literally your major organs. See, when you said different parts of the body, I was thinking, oh, like your hand. Maybe like your foot or something. An eye. No. Major motherfucking organs. Heart, lung. You need those. I'm not saying like you don't need like your hand and stuff, but you have multiple of them, so you're good. But you kind of need both lungs. It's not like a this or the other situation. You kind of need both in this instance. Certain things just can't be sacrificed.
As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you doing okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Don't say that about yourself. You're not a bad guy.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited, but they never came back.
Yo, your parents just left you at the hospital?
I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back. After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
Didn't expect Haramasa to have a backstory like that. So all those times he's been slacking off and taking sick leave was actually because of health issues, not an excuse. Seems to be the case. I thought he was just a natural slacker. Now I feel bad about it. But let's wait for his message. Folks, that's it. We went a whole extra hour. 40 minutes or so. Don't worry, we're gonna do polls. I'm gonna open up a paranormal club on a busy street, so I need plenty of inspiration. I want some fantasy to watch. Or... Did you like that movie? You must be firing on all cylinders now that the legendary... Oh, I'm talking to Shepard, not the girl. Ugh, go away, Shepard. Not you. The blurb sounds interesting. I should be able to give me some inspiration, blah blah blah. Paranormal house. Oh, it's a temporary name I came up with. I wanted to open a haunted house at first, but I didn't want to scare people, so I ended up with a haunted house that wasn't scary. But to attract customers without ghosts, I have to create some kind of wild stories. I'll turn the paranormal house into a place with a fantastical vibe where people can find adorable small animals that are rarely seen in urban areas. I should also keep an eye on the exotic animals that might appear in this film. Perhaps they can offer me some inspiration. You're welcome. Thank you. It's been a good time. Good time. But still, we must pull. What are we pulling today? I have no idea. Two. Okay, so we've got regular this bitch, we've got this guy, which will do 1. Oh boy, another bad group. Yay, I'm so happy. Okay, next. I don't know if I want... First, let's see.
You're one this head made good day, Proxy.
Yeah. I've only got you at 2. I've got nothing for you. I don't even have an extra copy for you. But I've already maxed out you. And you. See my dilemma here?
So sleepy.
Because if I roll for Miyabi, I'm just gonna get a bunch of those assholes. But I think I'm just gonna go for the engine. Yeah. Why not? Piper's engine. Yeah, because I don't have Lucy's engine. Fuck it! And it gave me Seth's. It's fine. Well, I'll be damned. I'll take it. I don't have 320 polychromes. I don't like doing even pulls. There we go. Much better. I just like doing 10 at a time. Feels right. Wow, it really doesn't want to give me Lucy's fucking engine.
This is the
Well,
good day, Proxy.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, it did give it to me. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. But it really likes giving me Seth's. Sweet niblets. She's adorable. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. Meow meow. Replace. Enhance! No, that's not what I want. Overclock. That's what it's fucking called now. Unlock, unlock. That, and this, and that, and yes. Fantastic. Well, that's it.
A mission? Take me along.
It was a good time. We had fun doing it. We've got nothing left to pull. It's just measly 4s. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I had fun time, good time, yes. We'll be back tomorrow with some American Truck Simulator. It'll be late. It'll be much later. But I'll probably start with this and then transition. It'll probably just be a long night one. Because I miss you guys and I like hanging out. But anyway, I appreciate your faces for hanging out so much. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Sweet dreams.